Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, or I supposed to say extra daily dose of skill. And today we are going to play with AMX 1375, which is in my opinion one of the stronger tier 7 light tanks. If you are curious about where to check out equipment setup, field modifications, values for aces, soon crew setup, and so on. Remember, fellas, there is equipment page or skill for L2 index. You can easily click on the tank and you can see what kind of setup do I recommend to use, right? What kind of expectation values tank has, ace wanker values, field modifications, and all this good stuff. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you never ever used it, check it out. It is taking 1 second, and hopefully this is going to be useful for you. So what do we have? We have quite a good matchmaking for ourselves. Although we are having a losing spawn, and I would be so much better spawned in the south, we will make it work. So, Red Shire standard battle. What is the start and what is the dream for us? First things first, we are going to take this position here, so we should be able to outspot all sniper schnitzels who are playing here in the back. That's the goal for us. And then if our team is smart, they will notice them on the maxi map and they are going to smack them in the face once or twice. This is exactly what we want to see. Meanwhile, we are kind of getting countered by enemy Ferrari, which is not ideal option for us, to be fair with you, but this is what is happening at this point. I kind of want to try to peek anyways, just to see can we spot them, and unfortunately we cannot. Meanwhile, Ferrari might, I repeat, Ferrari might try to get a bit involved, and if it would be the case, we would smack him. Oh, we have the shovel tank. Let's go together. Ooh, Yoch is going in front. Okay, we got this. We got this, fellas. Our Progetto can literally be the living crap out of the enemies who are playing here. That's a big fat mistake by this Ferrari. He messed up and nothing what he can do about this. And that's a fact, fellas. Although he is going for Artus, you know what? I have a feeling. Actually, no, I do not have a feeling. Let's go for this guy. I am going to beat the living crap out of him because I simply think it is worth it. I simply think it is worth it, fellas. We have a guy who is saving us in a way, right? And now we are running for our life. Meow. Good. Even though we lost a lot of hit points, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I would say that was okay strategy and okay plan to deal with this guy before it's too late. Meanwhile, we have a Ferrari who is obviously trying to beat the living crap out of our artists, but luckily he is failing doing so. Very nice. Our team is already winning by quite a humongous margin, and considering we are having a losing spawn in this map, because how usually things are looking like, enemies are clearing everyone in the heavy line and they are beating the living crap out of remaining forces here. Luckily it's not the case this time. Very nice. Okay, what is the plan? Plan is relatively simple. All we need to do, we need to beat the living crap out of the Hellcat. The Hellcat is dead, nice. Even though we are spotted, I don't really mind this too much. And I know they have some sniper schnitzels here in the back, but it doesn't really change absolutely anything. We are going to take the typical bush here, and if we are going to do everything properly, we should be able to outspot maybe a challenger if he is sitting here. If he does, this is exactly what we want to see. Enemy team is way too weak. Okay, that's fine. Not the best start of our video, but you know what? Those games are happening as well. And I would love to say the road is not bumpy whatsoever. I would love to say, well, how dare you to not be able to do a lot of damage? Well, you see, this is World of Tanks for you, and sometimes you can have games like this. Let's teleport into the round number 2, and I believe we are going to make this vehicle work so much better. And we are back with a scoreboard, only 1000 damage and 500 assisting damage, but I'm feeling happy with my performance. Our shovel tank destroyed them all. Greetings to Salvo, he did absolutely amazing job, and he made this tank work for sure. Meanwhile, we are making 50,000 profits, although this 50,000 is coming pretty much from the mission in a way, right? Let's go for round number 2. I believe round number 2 is going to be so much better. Teleportation. Oh boys, we have an absolutely amazing matchmaking for ourselves. So we have a ghost town, and I know this might look weird skill. What do you think? What do you mean this is amazing? The thing is, there is a couple of ways how we can get assisting damage. Option number one is to go like this and spot everyone crossing like this, or alternatively we can go like this and still spot them. And I think we are going to do this. We are going to make this decision, fellas. I have a feeling this is the right way to do the thing. So in a moment we are going to get in the bush, and whenever we are going to get in the bush, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to spot enemy heavies crossing through the middle. And it is so weird for me. Everyone is doing this crossing. This is truly madness, fellas. I know this is not the best spotting overall, but this not the best spotting just brought us 500 assisting damage, which is always nice and always welcome. Now watch this. I am not going to stop even for a second. I am going to get even more involved, and I changed my mind. Skill, are you sure about this? Oh, I never ever was so sure. 1 for the team, 2 for the team, 3 for the team, and how about 4 for the team? Nice. Now we are going to take our time, we are going to go on the reload, and after this we are going to continue our journey. We are going to eliminate this Estrava 74, and after that we will try to spot some sniper schnitzels from the back. This is very important thing. And 1 in the face and 2 in the face, beautiful. We are going on the reload instantly, and now we are going to stop here for a second to wait until we are going to get unspotted. Whenever we are going to get unspotted, we are going to go into this bush and we will keep spotting enemy forces. I'm very well aware of how good our team is in a way. And by saying this, I mean our team is, first of all, eliminating crossing forces. Our team had, obviously, light, they had a spotter, and here we go, that's what we have. Meanwhile, enemy art is getting spotted, assisting damage and the life of the clicker, beautiful, very good start, 1.8 thousand. We still have a lot of things to do. We can make a bit more pressure. Just like so. Look at this. Meow. We are spotting 88. Obviously, this gentleman, he has no chance to outspot us. And all we need to do, we need to get a right here. So, at this point, he's dead. There is absolutely nothing what he could do in this game, and I think we play this battle to perfection, fellas. Not only we are spotting, but in the same time we are doing damage as well, which is much appreciated if you would ask me. So, look at this. No, guys. Yeah, 88, such a beautiful tank. Let's take a second to appreciate the situation this gentleman is in. Our Artasar, our T-3485 MS, and the 88 is thinking, why the flying F I am playing on in the middle of the field? This is what I think this gentleman is saying. Meanwhile, This is only the start. We still should be able to get a couple of clips, I would say. I know Arta is in the back, I don't really care, and game over. Well, that was a quick 3 minutes game, actually 4 minutes. Okay, let's call it 4 minutes. Now, how I could play this game differently? I think from the very first moment of the game, I could go like this. Like super duper hyper turbo aggressively. But the thing is, this wouldn't necessarily bring us a lot of use. The thing is, this is very risky situation if you are going like this from the very first moment of the game. And you see, if I am meeting one-on-one AMX 1357, that means I am spotted, that means he is spotted, and if he is having better support than I do, pretty much I am dead meat. That's why I prefer to take this position here. It is just so much safer, and you always have alternative option. If you are noticing enemies are going for you, you can turn around and you can take this position, and after that you can escape just like so. And this is very, very important thing to highlight, fellas. Okay, what do we have? 3.2 thousand. I am happy, fellas. I think we played this battle all right. Once again, if I know enemy light tank is not going to play in the 8th line, I am always pushing in front. But in this kind of situation, you never know, fellas. You just simply never know. Although probably if I would play with a Ferrari, especially higher tier Ferrari, I would simply go in front like there is no tomorrow. Okay, so what do we have? 900 damage, 2.2 thousand assisting damage. I am very happy with my performance and with my game. We are second by experience, we are fifth by the damage, and our Skoda slaughtered all those tier 6s. And you know what is the funny thing? The tier 6 couldn't do shit for him. Anyways, we made quite a bit of profits, which is always nice and always welcome. And let's go for round number 3. And we are back with round number 3, and this is going to be a very tricky one. By saying this, I mean we have a tier 9 matchmaking. Luckily for us, there is only one light tank, so what that basically means? That basically means we are going to go into the typical bush and we will try to outspot the enemy medium tanks slash tank destroyers. I think this is the best start for us. All I need to do, I need to take this position here. Simple as this. This tank has good enough camo to do this, and in the same time, in a way, this vehicle can defend himself as well. And obviously, for me, fellas, I love autoloader tanks. I truly do. I mean, not everyone, not every single of the autoloaders, but there is not many tanks which I dislike, you know? I don't really like this guy being behind us like this, but it is okay, we will survive. Meanwhile, we are spotting this T-71 die, and he's thinking he's in the good position, and oh boy, you couldn't be more wrong, my man. Nice. Okay, so all we need to do at this point, we need to be patient, you know? Whenever you are playing with a light tank, if you are being impatient, if you want to make pressure in front, if you cannot hold your W key in certain situations, why you are playing with a light tank? Get yourself a medium tank, a heavy tank, preferably Russian, and go in front like there is no tomorrow while saying with a light tank, you need to be patient. You need to take a bush from where you know you are going to spot one or another tank. That's very important thing, and this is exactly what we are playing for, and this is exactly what we are doing. So once again, relax, take it easy, and let's wait a bit. We are 2 minutes into the battle. We definitely beat the living crap out of T-71 Da. That's good. And T-71 Da, in fact, he is dead. Beautiful. Okay, how we could get more use? This is the question now. How we could get more use? Ooh, we are spotting VK. Look how many sniper schnitzels we have in the back. No! No! Sniper schnitzels! Yop tararai! Okay, enemy budget is making pressure here. What we need to do, we need to try to clip him out, right? Obviously, we do not have the best alpha damage, but it is completely fine. We don't need to have a best alpha damage, and now we need to run for our life before it's too late. I know exactly how am I going to approach this budget, and I know how am I going to outplay him, or at least attempt to outplay him, and this is quite straightforward. We are going into this bush just like this, and we are going to spot every single gentleman playing here. That's all we need to do. Look at this. Beautiful. This is what I am talking about. Suka Pershing is making pressure. T44 is making pressure. Bachet is kind of paranoid, I would say. In fact, we are going to clip this guy here. I think this is the best option for us. It's okay. 3 out of 4. We are going to survive, and we are going to fix our fuel tank. At this point, we are trying to escape. At this point, I will try to find some lonely sheeps here, and hopefully it will work just fine for us. Our team is getting... our team is suffering, fellas. Our team is taking quite a bit of damage, and this is not ideal for us, but this is what we need to do. We need to say abort mission, and we need to kind of join heavy tanks in the city. But before this, I think we should be able to punish this Super Pershing, maybe? Nah, not really, I'm out. It is way too risky. I don't see the way. Why would I sit here and lock myself in the corner? I simply do not feel like it is a good option. So instead of doing that, what we are going to do, we are going to take this bush here, and from this bush, if Suka Pershing will make a decision to make pressure in front, which he should do, we are going to smack him in the face. That's the most important part for us, and that's what we are waiting for, okay? Oh my bananas, motion on the side, really. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, there is a tiny chance we are going to help him. No, there is no chance. Is it? Yep. There is no chance we can help him. Well, that explains a lot why we are losing this battle. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that explains a lot why we are losing this battle, for real. Whenever you have your top tier heavy tank who is sitting on the, well, who is completely on the side, I believe there is nothing, I repeat, there is nothing what you could change about this. And I like his name. I don't know what's going on. Wait a second, is it the same guy I met the other day? I think he played with a light tank, and I think he YOLO'd in front and he died in the very first moment of the game. What is the chance he is that type of guy who has below 40% win ratio? Let's check him out after this game, and let's go for 4th game, I would say. I did not had a single ace in this session, and I believe this tank is worth so much more. Let's report to the garage. And we are back, fellas. Unfortunately with a defeat, but nothing what we can change there. Meanwhile, 1000 damage, 600 assisting damage. We are top by experience. We are 4th by the damage by being light tank in this matchmaking. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so this gentleman, he is playing the game by suiciding all the time. I will pass this player to Wargaming, and we will try to get this gentleman banned. Okay, that makes sense. I thought so, something is fishy and something is not right, because I saw him with a light tank going trollolo. The other day, if I'm not mistaken, he played with a Ferrari. If I'm not mistaken, he played with a Ferrari, with this one, yeah, and he was going trollolo, he was dying, and that was game over. So, as you can see, he is playing like this with a motion, he is playing like this with a Type 61, he is doing 7 damage per battle, he is playing like this with VK, but with a mouse, for some reason, he is trying to do a bit of damage, I would say. Anyways, not the first time, not the last time, I will pass his name to Wargaming, and hopefully he will get banned. Let's teleport to the round number 4. And we are back, fellas, for a last battle. So the last game, number 4 game, is going to be the lucky one, I believe so. So what do we have? We have Abbey, not the best map for a light tank, but I believe we are able to do some sneaky stuff here. So first things first, what do we want to do? We want to spot 8-9 line for obvious reasons. We want to have some sniper schnitzels in the back, and fingers crossed we will have some sniper schnitzels in the back. Now I know probably majority of the light tank players would stop somewhere here or go balls in deep here, but I don't really think it is worth it. Instead of doing that, I am going to go up here and I will have some kind of escape route for myself. So if I will see 7 tanks pushing like this, I will simply drop down like this and I will escape, right? This is very important thing to say, and it works pretty well. Plus on top of that, from this position we can honestly get a lot of use here. And as you can see, we are getting assisting damage, and at the same time we can do some damage as well, which is not bad whatsoever if you would ask me. And I would say this is a great performance and this is a good strategy. Meanwhile, we opened our game with 1000 combined. That's great. Now the question is, can we get more? At this point, I would say I am going to go even more aggressively here, and there is a tiny chance we are going to spot some other tank destroyers here, or light tank, for example. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. This is exactly what we need, and this is what we want. This is what we need, and this is what we want. Beautiful, beautiful, and dead. Nice. Okay, that's a good start, fellas. So at this point, we are spotting this guy, and he cannot escape from here without taking one for the team. And this is exactly what we need, and this is exactly what we want. I do not really think this guy has an angle on us, which is quite nice. And I hope our team can find a good solution to smack him in the face, right? That's what I am hoping for. Although it is not so simple as I initially thought it is going to be. I am out. I don't really think it is worth to do anything here, unfortunately. I shouldn't take one more for the team from this guy, but it is how it is. Mistakes were made, and I need to accept my responsibility. We have like 1.8 thousand, which is, if I'm not mistaken, the 3rd mark of excellence level with this tank. But it is not enough for us. I want to have a better game for obvious reasons. I want to have a better game, although I would love to say everything would be that simple and that easy. Unfortunately, it isn't. I know enemy Spitz should sit here in the water. I believe that's understandable and that's clear, but it is not worth our time to go for 200 hit points to try to beat the living crap out of him or something. It is just simply not worth our time. Instead of doing that, I believe it is so much more beneficial for us to try to spot people who are sitting here in the back and maybe get a very nice crossfire on them, right? That would be much appreciated, I would say. And in fact, I have a plan. The plan is looking like this. I am crossing to the Delta 3 position. And this Delta 3 position can work in multiple ways. You can defend from the Delta 3 and you can attack from Delta 3. Look at this, fellas. Good, enemy Scorpion got banged, and now whenever the Su will get spotted, and believe me he will because he is already playing here, right? Whenever he will get spotted, we are going to clip the living crap out of him. So wait for it, fellas, wait for it. We have all time in the world of tanks, and here we go. And now we are clipping him out. If he is going back, he is going to expose himself even more for us. And if he is going to go in front, for example, to defend the base, our team should be able to kill him like there is no tomorrow. It is not bad whatsoever, speaking about our play. I am pretty happy with this. I am pretty happy with this, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, our Su eliminated him from the game. Nice. It is not ideal. There is still a lot of things for us to do, and we are losing this game by humongous margin. So what I would love to see, I would love to see this guard jumping down, because if he wants to decap the base, he needs to get involved. If he wants to get involved, he needs to drop down. If he will drop down, we are going to have an angle for him. That's the whole plan here. The most important thing for our team is not to get captured, and unfortunately it happened. Quite sad thing. Probably VZ did not expect to get captured from the guard, but it is how it is. No complaints, no regrets. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to have a nice angle for the Tiger P here as well. I'm pretty sure we should be able to have an angle. Uno momento. Relax, take it easy, we got this. Now, if this Tiger P would go involved like this, we should be able to get some use. I am not very happy with this game, but it is how it is, fellas. I don't really think we could change anything. Ooh, Su. Nice, 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 nice. He should go. Go for it, buddy. Go for it. Go for it. Yep, he's on his way. He's thinking he will decap the base. And 3, 2, 1, bam. Good. Fellas, I know it sounds quite weird, but I have a feeling we was quite a big part of this game, to be fair with you. I think we are winning this game because we outspotted 8 line completely. This is nice. And in the same time, obviously, our team did a great job. They reacted. They need to make a pressure in front. Since our team made a pressure in front, we finished this game like this. Beautiful. We have like, what, 3,000 combined in this game? Definitely not ace in the best case scenario, second class, but this is our performance for today. I'm still not complaining. I am feeling very, very well. So all and all, we finished this game second by experience, second by the damage. We made quite a bit of profits as well. Plus on top of that, our session overall is 1,000 damage and 1.2 thousand assisting damage. Not the greatest session, to be fair with you, but I would say quite some games we are interesting, you know, and that's a good thing. Anyways, fellas, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed yourself, and remember to fill the survey as well, fellas. Thank you very much for everything, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.